Hello, Way Seekers TV. To all the seekers out there, all of one and one of all. Twin, how you been? Where you been? I've been here, getting to work, figuring things out, putting stuff together, and coming with another beautiful episode for you. And today, in episode number 4, we're speaking about the human upgrade. And if you haven't noticed, there's been a paradigm shift. Everything has been so much different than it has like in the 90s, in the 80s, and if you're old enough, the 70s and 60s. There's been a big paradigm shift if you haven't noticed. Things have went from an industrial age to more of a software age, the age of minds, thinking, no more hands, and getting the job done and being rewarded for it like how it used to be. Times have changed, and speaking about the human upgrade, um, that's if you find yourself struggling in your life or having hard times or not, acclimating well to the change, is because you're still running off the old system, old code, and that code isn't serving you anymore. Yeah, the old system is depleting you. It's depleted the reality. I was going to say the world, but it's depleted reality in general. It's sucked it dry. And the awakeness of humanity or the remembrance of humanity has changed the paradigm and changed the shifts, and so that it no longer feeds willingly off the people how it did because more are remembered. The remembrance of humanity changed the paradigm itself. So if you're still running off that old fear program, the comparison program, the identity program, you're going to be stuck in a place where you're not acclimating well. You're not in the moment. You're missing moments by not being intentional, by, still running off the fear program. And the fear program leaves you vulnerable to, the fear program leaves you separated from humanity, separated from God, separated from the mirrors, all the mirrors that are around you, separated from ideas, separated from completeness, from knowing that you are all and all is you. You're getting the joy stolen from you by running off the old program. The old system is broken. It has been broken. And it's been broken from the way we speak to each other, the way we treat each other, the math, the language, school systems, laws, the way we look at each other. Everything about the old system is broken. The monetary value from the old system is broken. Everything from the old system does not work, and we are all very aware of it, and no one is happy with it. And if you're still unhappy, that's because you're running off of the old system, and you need to recalibrate a little bit. The old system tells you that you're your identity, and you're not. The old system tells you that you're your body, that you're your name, that you're your job, that you're your parents' kid, and you're not. You're so much more. You're so much bigger. Your light is so much brighter. Running off the new system is understanding who you are. In the movie Matrix, when Neo goes to see the Oracle, she walks him into the kitchen, and over the kitchen it says, "Know thyself." If you don't know yourself, then there's no way you're operating in the new system, in the new code. But I can show you how to operate in the new code. I can show you how to code yourself properly the right way. I can show you how to integrate your shadow into what is you, the new you. Running in this old system can make you feel like you're just failing. And I understand that. But in many cases, I like to conceptualize it like you are drowning in 2 feet of water. You're begging God, you're begging the universe, you're just praying, and you need help, you need to be saved, and I'm just like, nigga, stand up. Just stand up. It's only 2 feet of water. Remember who you are. Know thyself. Just stand up. You're making this way harder than it needs to be. You are your help. You don't need anybody to save you. You're begging for something that you can do yourself. Just stand up. It's just 2 feet of water. I mean, you don't even really have to stand up. You can you can really sit up if you want to be honest. Just sit up. Understand who you are. Understand that you are a light being. And every atom in you is every atom that's in everything of this realm. Every star, every piece of stardust in the universe, every sun, every star, every galaxy, you got it all in you. You are not separate from it. You are everything. That's why I call you all in one and one of all. That's why I call you twin. Now, if you're just still running off that old code, I need you to stand up. I need you to know yourself. I need you to be aware of yourself. I need you to be in the moment because that's where you are. And that's where you'll find yourself. Now, if you're stuck in a realm of the old code and the outdated system, understand that you are not your name. Understand that you are not your body. Understand you are not your work. And definitely understand that you are not what happened to you. You are a powerful fractal that comes from source. That is source. That's a fractal of source. That's a beautiful light being inside of this human machine that's built to withstand so much that can handle anything that comes in its way. And until you see yourself like that, you're going to have a hard time getting over objects and obstacles, and you'll be missing opportunities. But like I said, with anything where you want to be intentional or any place where you want to be in the moment, breath is always first. It is always essential to breathe. And I know that sounds, well, it should be getting across more to more people that the breath is the main way to center yourself, to recalibrate your system, to um, bring you to focus. I know it's a thing that you think you've been doing your whole life. You've just been doing it just to stay conscious, but you haven't been doing it to control. You haven't been doing it to become aware. You haven't been doing it in a conscious way and in an intentional way. Because when you do, magic happens. Things change. You change. Now, like I said, the old system runs off fear, comparison, and identity. I know most of us see ourselves in that way. And if you do, that's the old system. But the new system runs off presence, energy, and alignment. Now, when you are running in the new system, by being aware of yourself, by being present, by knowing that you're pure energy and alignment, you begin to expand your field. Not just living your reality, but emitting it through your electromagnetic field, which is your torsion field, which is your input and output data, which is you reading the field energetically and not just being part of it by seeing with your senses, by feeling with your senses, by smelling with your senses. Your field is the ultimate guide for you. Now, in this new system, you get to expand your field even more with breath work, as I said earlier, by working with your breath, by recalibrating your system, by staying focused, by centering yourself with your breath, by fasting, which I know we all think this is a religious thing, but it's a human thing. It's an energy thing. It's a control thing because there's not a lot of things that you can control in this realm, but your body is one of them. Sometimes you have to tell the body no. And even when you tell the body no with no food and fasting and focus, so many magical things happen. And I'll have a whole episode just on fasting, the things that come from it, all the future upgrades that you get, all the healing from it. It's such a beautiful thing, and it's something that everybody needs to incorporate within their daily lives on this realm. And it improves your focus. Now, living in this new realm of reality, the new system, the new operating system, me being upgraded and me having the upgraded features of humanity, I use fasting a lot because I mean, just being intentional and aware and conscious is one thing, but sometimes, like, if you don't have any vices, that's great. But I might have a few, and one of them is, I mean, I wouldn't say that I have vices because I do have good habits, really good habits. Like, I like to work out a lot. I like to run a lot. I don't do any drugs. I don't drink. I like to read, but I do enjoy food every once in a while. And I don't let it. I mean, as you can see me, I'm only 210. I'm 6 feet. Yeah, 210, 6 feet. So I'm not that big of a guy, but I'm not a small guy. But I like to tell my body no because I'm not this body. I'm from another. I'm multi-dimensionally not from this realm, but of the realm. So I like to tell my body no. I like to show my body who's boss. So I like to fast at least 2 to 3 times a month. Couple 3 days, maybe a 5 day if needed. But it's really good to fast. And I like to do it a little bit more than most people. I find it's very helpful in my experience. It clears out the mental fog. It clears out the laziness. It brings the focus in clearly. You get to see much clearer. You get to feel much clearer. You get to get all the clutter out. You get to, oh, the breath. Just fasting it just gives you the clarity that you need if you need it. And I find myself wanting clarity more often than not. So I'm fasting more often than not. Here's a few steps on upgrading your system. Now, I like to I have upgraded my system by coding myself. And one way of coding yourself is the breath, which I speak about plenty. Doing breath work is one way, one great way. And there's many different breathing techniques, many different breathing protocols. You can go online and look those up, and you got the 4-2-8 method, the 5-5-5 method. And when I say the 4-2-8, it's breathe in through your nose for 4, hold for 2, and exhale out the mouth for 8. Now, that is one example of, decoding through breath. But I like to code from speaking and looking right directly into the key. Look into the key. The key is in your eye. Look directly into the key and speak your truth, whatever that is for you in a moment. I am becoming better. I am an upgraded human. I have the ability and the capabilities of being aware. I take control of the moment, whatever it is for you. Say those things, do it repeatedly. Break it up in the day from morning, midday, and night. And you don't have to be in front of a mirror. You can take your phone and cut the camera on, hold it in front of your face. You can be in the mirror, you can be in the car, but look inside the key, the processing key. Speak the code, speak the truth. Understand that it's real. Understand what you're doing. Be aware, be in the moment, and understand that it's working. And you'll reprogram the DNA in total. You'll reprogram the way you think in total, the way you feel, just by speaking truth, by saying these words right into the key. That's how you program yourself. That's how you give yourself the human upgrade to the new system, to being presence, focused, and aware. Pure energy. You have to code yourself because you've been coded plenty by the TV, by the radio, by sounds, by by everything going on around you. You see it. It's in your key. You process it. You believe it. So you're coded. So you have to do yourself a favor. Write down new code for yourself. Code that you believe, code that you'll understand, and code that you'll intake. and code that'll change. And it will. Give yourself some time. Do it like I told you. Look in the mirror, speak it, understand it, and believe it, and it will happen. Oh, lastly, about the human upgrade and the features of it, man, movement. Movement with intention. Now, if you're not a very active person, this is one of the ways that I help use to upgrade my system. Movement. It's something about being intentional in your movement that just upgrades the mind because your mind just isn't in your skull. Your mind is your body, your entire body. It's your entire system. Your mind is these, this, it's all of this. It's not just in your skull. And the more you move your body with intention, is the more you upgrade your system. It's the way that you really code yourself through movement, through intention, through awareness. What type of movement, whatever type of movement that helps you get clarity from yourself. Whatever movement that you need to help clear out the clutter that's there, to clear out the old system, to clear out the old coding, to clear out the old program, to delete some things. Movement with intention helps clear out so much. And even better, if you're in an area or you're in a space where you can do it outside in nature, because the reason why we feel so comfortable and at peace with nature is because we are nature. We are the sun, we are the trees, we are the grass, we are the electromagnetic fields that's pulsing out there. We are the information that's out there. We are the input and the output that's out there. So if you really want to upgrade your system and you're looking for ways to do it that seem a little bit more up your alley, move with intention. Run if you can, walk if you can, skip. Um, do anything. Do yoga poses. Do stretch. Move your body, move your mind. Upgrade it with the intentional movements. You can get on a bike. You can just go outside and sit with your legs folded ground. But do some type of movement that upgrades your system by clearing out the fog, moving out the old program, and allowing yourself. Because when you move from energy first, the human follows. That's a fact. When you move with energy first, the human follows. If you're ready to stop moving as your name, if you're ready to stop moving as what you do and move as pure energy, follow me into the next episode for Way Secrets TV, for all the secrets out there. Twin, are you listening? If you feel yourself drowning, stand up, nigga. It's safe. You're with me, and I'm with you. Now, if you found this episode helpful, I want you to write in the comments and say I'm upgrading. Hit subscribe and follow me because the next episode, I'm taking you deeper into the source that's within you. Till next time, take care of yourself and others because you deserve it.